Hi everybody, Dizzy Crafter here with another haul from Crafter's Companion. I managed to get the deals, some of the deals they had on for the 3rd anniversary of being on Crafter's TV, which is basically they air on YouTube. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what I got. Well, already we've got the mystery box 2 is not in stock, which is a bit disappointing because that was one of the boxes I really wanted. I'll have to check to make sure I've been refunded for that. So as you can see, the box is just full of goodness. What I am going to do is, because I ordered some extra stuff that wasn't in a mystery box, I'm just going to separate everything and then I can show you what actually came in a mystery box, if that makes sense, and what I've purchased separately. Right, I put everything in the piles and I didn't really read this note properly. They basically were saying there was one of the items out of stock on the box too, so I did actually get the mystery box too, but instead of this NGAUTSTPUMP, no idea what that is, they've sent this instead. I have actually got this, but like I say, in all my videos, when I get duplicates, I put them away or give them to somebody, or I could even sell them if I wanted to, but I've never really got around to doing any of that. So yes, no harm in having that. So I'll just pop that in the pack 2, in the mystery box 2. And there was also an item missing. I can't remember if it was box 1 or box 2. It was the Autumn Blessings pumpkin stamp set, which was quite a large set. So I will be ringing them on Monday morning to see if they can resend that or whatnot. I don't know. We'll find out. But let's get on to what was in mystery box 1. So the first one is these vintage gilding flakes, which I haven't got any of them, and I'm going to see if I can get these out because I just feel like these flakes look lush. I don't know if the camera can pick up all them colours. We've got golds, we've got greens, we've got all kinds of colours going on in there. And this is such a huge pot. I'm not going to open it because I know it's filled to the brim and it's just going to explode as soon as I open it. But that to me is just fabulous. I love it. I haven't got any of the Sarah Signatures gilding flakes, so that's nice to have in my collection. And then the next item was this stamp set, A Letter to You. Again, I have got that, so that's going to go in my pile of duplicates. And then we've got Enchanted Rose embossing folder, and it's a 3D embossing folder, so it's so nice. Then we've got this Brush Happy Birthday stamp. I think these are really cool. If you're really in a rush for a birthday card or whatever, literally that's all you need to do really. I mean, you can make it much more than this, but just for a basic quick card, it fills the card up, so it's perfect. And then we've got this Fabulous Fox, which I think is rather cute and cool, and it's even got a little thank you stamp there and a little leafy stamp. Then we've got another stamp which is called the Divine Rose, and we've got lots of stamps in here. So we've got 3 open roses, a closed rose, some leaves, some more leaves, Sentiment My Heart is Wherever You Are, and Simply Fabulous. So quite a lot of stamps in there for a small package. Then we've got the watercolour snowflake edges embossing folders, which I think these are really pretty, and now I'm starting to do my Christmas cards, would come along perfectly for me. And then we've got a Sassy and Classy stamp set. So we've got a lot of the ladies there and some sentiments. I'm pretty sure I've got this. Again, it'll just go in my box of duplicates and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with all these eventually. And then we've got this Heartfelt Sentiment, which was from the Knitwick collection. So we've got On Your Birthday, with Heartfelt Sympathy, with Caring Thoughts, Celebrate, Thank You, and lots more. So, and that's a 6x6 stamp set. Then we've got the inverted large circles dies. Like, I love circle dies. I have so many. I haven't got these, so I'm really made up to get them. And then we've also got a create a card grand circle. So it's saying there's 5 dies in here, so you're going to have 5 different circles. Again, just said love circle dies, so can't go wrong. This is another duplicate in my collection. Again, dead easy to do, a really quick card with this. So perfect, but again, this will just go in my box. But although I've got these duplicates, it was still worth the money. And I never actually said, as I was went to check out at the top of my, I got a notification at the top just in time, because they'd sent a code out, and it was like a scratch and reveal code, and I ended up going a further 20% off. So I got my 20% off for being a platinum member, plus double points on this order, then a 20% off again, so it was like 40% off it. So it was just absolutely crazy. So what was that? These boxes I paid £39 something each, so let's call it £40, so that would have been £32 for these boxes, which is just crazy. And then we've got another embossing fold called Luscious Lilies. And then we've got a creator card called Chantilly, I think that's what I'm saying, and I'm sure Sarah said this is like a ribbon threading die. I think I'd have to probably go and re-watch this. And then we've got this Follow Your Dreams, and I think, yeah, it's a stencil and a stamp set. So we've got all these stencils. These will come in real handy for when I'm doing my Lavinia stamps, as well as these stamps as well. So depending on the size of them, given the packaging, I'm guessing it's going to be quite a big one, so probably won't work with my Lavinia. And then I got these. Now when Sarah showed these, I actually thought I had these, because I have got a wedding set that's big like this, but I haven't actually got this. And there's lots of really nice sayings on here, and it's basically for people that's lost people, which it's yeah, I just think it's such nice wording in here. I'm not going to read them because they are quite touching. And then we got, basically I think that was the deal actually, now I think about it. We bought this and then we got everything else free. That was how it worked. And I've been after one of these for so long, but I just didn't want to purchase it because the price was quite steep. But getting all these extra freebies, couldn't really go wrong with it. Now I do need to buy some mount board, and I should have added some into my basket, but I didn't even think about that. But yeah, can't wait to have a go at this, and I'm just hoping it will go through my Sizzix. I can't think why it wouldn't, but if not, I'll just bob it over to my sister-in-law's. I'm sure she won't mind me running a few through a machine. And then we've got this Manor House Manor, and these are like templates, and you can build a whole village. I have got a few of these. I haven't actually got this one. It's not something I would ever do, I don't think. So I am actually going to gift this to my sister-in-law along with all the others, because I know she said she'd bought the whole collection. So I thought, well, it's no harm in having extra ones, and then there's a couple of them doing it. A few of them we could be cracking on and doing them. So that was mystery box 1. I'm just going to count up how many items we actually got. So I'm just going to include this jigsaw as if that was part of it, because it was part of the same price. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 items there for £32. So that's less than £2 an item, guys. That's just absolute crazy in my opinion. And then we'll come on to mystery box number 2. Like we say, this has replaced some random thing I don't even know. I'd have to go and watch the show to see what it was that this has replaced, but it was really nice of them to actually replace it. So, and this one is Blooming Hearts, and that's stamps. And then we've got this Connie Fong, and this is Angel Messenger. Now again, I've got this, and this is actually stamp and die, and these stamp up beautifully. This is just going to go in my little box of goodies. And then we've got Stars and Celebrations stamp set, which I really love. And then we've got this Balloon Sentiment Friend, and again I think I've got this one. I've got a few of these, but I'm sure I've got Friend, but I can't remember. I'd have to check. Now I know I have got this one, and this was Enjoy Your Day, but I'm going to actually keep this because when you're doing these dies, cut it like you stamp loads of these out, and I can use these dies again so that I can do 2 lots in one go, if that makes sense. So it makes the process a whole lot quicker. I mean, obviously if you're just making that card, then you've got enough dies to do it, but I would do extras. Actually, now thinking about it, because I can see like there's 3 of them the same, 3 of those the same, so you're only going to get 1 die for those. So yeah, it's always handy to have the ones with the stamp and dies, to have extras, so that it can like move the process on quicker. We've got this Elegant Swirls 3D Effect Embossing Folder. I mean, how lovely is that? It's gorgeous. And I can imagine that being really nice on the Centura Pearl. And then we've got a Peekaboo Giraffe. Now I have got a Peekaboo Giraffe, but I don't think it was this one. I'm pretty certain it wasn't, so I'll just have to check on that one. But again, I would still keep it so I could do more than one at a time. Then we've got this Classy Florals. This is another stamp and stencil set. So it's not really showing you what stencils you get. I'm just guessing it's this kind of ribbony thing here. I've still never actually tried these. I have got a fair few of these stamp and stamp, like building up with different colours. Because I haven't got that many quick drying ink pads, I've not really bothered trying it yet. But maybe I'll have to get myself into buying some at some point, so I can. And then we've got this Floral Heart. And this is lots of stamps again, and it's even got your wedding day, which, as you all know, I'm getting married next year, so I might use some of those. And then we've got this Marvellous Mariposa from the Vintage Butterfly collection, and this is a metal die. You get 3 dies you get in here, so this is nice, like a postage stamp. I'm guessing you get that, and then you get, so you can cut that out of the card, but it would actually stay in the card, or if you want it cut out of whole square, you've got the outer one as well. And then we've got Sweet Succulent, which is just like fabulous. Another stamp and dies. It's like the outlines, so I feel like this would be cool, and like you could colour a whole piece of card in, like say brushes or like the explosion powders, anything like that, or inks. Cut it out, and then you'd have like the outline. I feel like that would be absolutely lovely. So then we've got the Hummingbird collection. Now I don't actually think I've got any of the Hummingbird collection items whatsoever, and this is the Sarah's Signatures Nature's Garden. But what I have got is some birds from Pretty Gets Gritty, which is very similar to this. So I feel like that would go really nice with these. I could actually try recreate that card, even though I haven't got this stamp from the collection. I've got a similar stamp. So it's always handy to have. And you can always mix and match from brands. You don't actually have, lots of crafters kind of stay within a brand, and I at times do, but it's handy not to do that as well, like to mix and match and work with what you have. And then we've got this Floral Fretwork, and it's an interlace die. So it's quite a big die, 4 in total, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, and a very thin one, 4th one there. So, and they've made like an easel card with that, which is very pretty. And then we've got this paper craft die, and it's the Balloon Bouquet. So you can either do it 3 different ways. So you could have it with just the balloons or the fireworks going on, or you could have the whole thing, which just creates the whole card for you, which is fantastic. And then we have the Knitwork collection Kindly Thoughts, and this is 24 of pearlescent card. Not like all the others I usually have. They have like, this is open aperture and you can see the colours, so I did like open it up a little bit for you so you could see what colours we've got. So they're the colours we've got. So we've got a really nice deep green, a yellow, a blue and like a tealy blue colour. So they are lovely. I really love this colour and I really love this green as well. I mean, I love them all, but they're my two faves out of that. And then the last thing is this 12 by 12 paper pad. So, and this is also from the Knitwit collection, and I just love the colours of this. Absolutely gorgeous. And I just flick through some of the papers. Oh, and they're actually double-sided, which I didn't know. I did open the tapes. That was a good thing about me actually getting everything in the pack, because I realised, well, that'll save me some time on the video just by removing the tape, so I could show you what the papers was like. And these are absolutely gorgeous. I'd love to make a mini album just using this paper pad alone. It's gorgeous. So yeah, so let's see how many items we got for that one. Well, of course, one was missed. The pumpkin patch was missing out of that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now there should have been 17 obviously, but I've got 16 items, so that's £2 an item, guys. And although I have got a couple of duplicates there, in fact, let me see how many duplicates I did get out of this pack. I mean, possibly one. Possibly two. So I've definitely got 3 duplicates, but a possible 5 duplicates in that one. And I'll just check on the pack of number mystery bag 1. And on the mystery box 1, I've got 3 duplicates. So even with the duplicates, it was still worth it. And then we actually got a free gift to celebrate their birthday or anniversary, whatever. It's not the birthday, it was their anniversary of the show, and everyone got one of these. Originally the first gift was a pop sock thing for your back of your phone, but they sold out. Well, they sell out, they ran out of those, so then they decided to give us this best wishes expressions die. So that was nice of them. So these are the items I purchased outside of the anniversary like 250k giveaway, because that's what they was doing, giving away £250,000. But when I was watching on Thursday, they'd already given £260,000 away already, so they'd exceeded that limit. Now these had been in my basket a while, and these are actually a limited edition for the Frosty and Bright collection. I haven't got anything from the Frosty and Bright collection other than what I purchased on this order, but I fell in love with these colours, and as it's a limited edition, I just had to have them, so they're not going to be around forever. So the first colour is Lavender Ice, then we've got Polar Bear, and then we've got Frosted Sea Glass, which are absolutely gorgeous colours. And as you all know, I love blues and greens, so it just fitted what I use a lot. And they're from the Water Reactive dye inks. And then also from the Frosty and Bright collection, I bought the sequins so that I can make some shaker cards. I mean, they're just absolutely gorgeous, and I could just individually put these on in the middle of snowflakes and stuff like that as well. And then we got the Frosty and Bright Luxury Foiled collection. Again, I've took the tape off so it was easier for me to show you. And they're not that easy to see actually. I don't think I would have actually purchased these if I'd seen them on the show. I thought it was like acetate with foil on. So that'll teach me not to read, won't it? So, but they'll be nice, and like you could maybe, I'll try to see if I can do a resist technique on them, because if you can see that, I'm just not too sure how I'm going to use them, the size of them and stuff. But again, that'll teach me, won't it, for not reading. And then I got this Frosted Brick embossing folder. And you can see it's got like the arch window in there as well. Now this was 95p minus my 20%, minus the further 20%. So gosh on the nose, this would have been like less than 50p. And I also got this Holly Berries, which is the exact same. You don't get what's in the centre here. I think there was dies that they sold that you could use with those with these embossing folders, I don't know. But yeah, so I've got them, and I can just put my own toppers inside them. Then I got this triptych set, and I think these were something like £10, and then like I say, all the discounts on top, so that was really good value for the size of these dies and everything. And these again will make quick and simple Christmas cards. So the first one is a quaint village, and then we've got Santa over the rooftops, and then we've got charming church, which can be used all year round actually. So this is one that is not Christmas related, or it could be Christmas related depending how you decorate it up. And then we've got fairies and florals, which again is not Christmas related unless you wanted it to. So that was them. And then the last things was some more of these stamp and die fab file combos. I wanted some slightly bigger ones, so I went with the 5x7 because I've just got some more stamps that are slightly bigger than the 4x6 and slightly smaller than the 8x8s. So I'm hoping that's going to actually be my last lot of those, because I feel like I'm getting it all organised now. So yeah guys, that was my haul. What do you all think? Did any of you manage to get these boxes? Did anyone buy box 3 and 4? When I did look at what was in the boxes, but I had most of what was in them, so there was not really much point in me purchasing them. So yeah, so thank you again for watching. I've been loving all your comments and people subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it, and just say thank you very much, and hopefully I shall catch you in the next video. Bye.